Hello developers, welcome back to Stoner Stack. In this dedicated series, we are building MCP servers using MCP SDK with C# and .NET. In the last video, we added tool name and title to our MCP server tool. And today we are going to take a big step forward. I will show you how the new use structured content property in the MCP server tool attribute turns your tool output from the plain text into the typed and schema validated JSON. So when this is enabled, it will populate the output schema under the structured content property. So this structured content property is very important here. We will see how we will use that. Let's start with the existing tool. So I will run the server as is, connect to the MCP inspector, and once it is connected, click on the list or tool button. So here under the tool/list output, input schema is there, but there is no output schema present. So if you will click on the run tool, you will notice we will have array of objects here, which is include ID, name, and email, etc. Coming back to the code, here now we will add the use structured content property and we will set it as true. By default, this property is false. And as we are talking about the structured content, so instead of the plain string format of employee data, we will convert it into the some kind of like object. Like I will take a list of employees, update the return type, and then we also need to return the employee data as list of employees. So we will just deserialize it into the list of employees. Currently, this employee model is look like this. So here we have ID, name, department, and the email. Now save the solution and rebuild again and start the MCP Inspector tool. So once Inspector tool is started and it is connected with the MCP server, we will see the difference from the previous output when there was no use structure content was there. So here after running the tool, you will see a difference in the output. It is in the JSON format now, and there is a message regarding the validation message is there. Also under the list and the list/tool response, you will found out a new property named as structured content. Here under the structured content, you will find the multiple objects of the employee class. The same thing we can verify with the tool output schema. So as you can see here, there are some required properties as well. So based on these required properties, this validation message is occurring in the MCP inspector. Now I will try a negative case for this. So what I will do, I will deliberately make the email field as the null. So let's make it null now so that we can check if this validation is working or not. Now we will again restart the server and run our tool again. Here in the output schema, notice that there are some required fields and there are some result properties. So in this case, both are the same. And in the output this time, as we have passed the property as null, the property email is not present here. But because of this, we are getting a validation error regarding the email. So this is very useful use case when you are connecting something. In case in the output you need some compulsory or mandatory fields, so that you can do that with the help of this. So right now I'm making this email property as a nullable property. So because this structured output schema is created based on the C# model only, so we have updated the model to the nullable and then we have again restarted the server without providing any email property. So now again start the MCP inspector, and now if we will run the server, we will notice that there are only three mandatory fields this time. So email is not part of the mandatory fields. Now we will run the tool. Again the response is same, but the validation error has been gone. So this property can be used to display the structured view in the AI clients and validate the payload, or to fail fast if the tool returns the wrong shape or the wrong output. That's all for today. Don't forget to comment, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you everyone.